Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. The first question concerning the demonstrations, people calling it revolution, I would say that on one hand, Islam does encourage that when things are wrong, you can't change it with your hand, that you speak out about it to express and instruct that that wrong be stopped. So there is support from that perspective for demonstration. However, where it becomes violent, where the harm that comes from it is greater than the good that people are trying to do, then of course Islam doesn't support it anymore. Were the 300 lives that were lost worth it to remove Mubarak? Some people say, yeah, you gotta pay. Lives have to be given if you want to change the situation. But this approach was not the prophetic approach. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, in the Meccan period, he could have taken that route. Physically try to grab the power by revolting against the Meccans with his small group of supporters. But he didn't. He taught people to be patient and worked on building the foundations of Iman, that people would be driven by the principles of Iman, that the changes that they made when they went to Medina, these were guided by Iman, being rooted in the hearts, Islam rooted in the practice. As to getting people, as we say, who are half-baked, they don't really know Islam. They are demonstrating and speaking out because of the economic difficulties they're faced with. Will that make the change that they want? The analysts looking at the situation were saying, hey, you're dealing with a military regime. A military regime which has been functioning from the time of the overthrow of King Farouk. It's been one military officer after another. And yes, Mubarak left. And who did he pass it on to? The military. So what has changed? His face is no longer there. But has it really changed? Well, because for many people, the issues aren't even clear. It's just reaction. The harm that came out of it, those lives that were lost, we have to say, was not a good thing. Where leaders of the society would stand up, speak out, raise issues, etc., and maybe they will suffer. They end up going to jail or whatever, and more come after them. Eventually, that momentum will have its impact. People who are clear on the issues, they know what is going on, and some leadership can be there. But where you have a situation where there's no leadership, it's just, as they say, the rabble. And he left. Okay, he left. Then what? So, there are issues there. It might seem good. He's gone. He was there for 30 years. He and his family became billionaires. But have things really changed?